So once again, good evening and welcome to the webinar on International Executive MBA from top UK universities. So I would like to slightly change this title that how can you gain an Executive MBA from top UK universities? Of course, this is exclusively designed for working class professionals. So we understand that you are having a very busy schedules, and I take this opportunity to thank everyone for attending this webinar. Being, it's a Sunday, I know it's a day off, but still you have found time for this webinar. So I'm not taking much of your time and, making you wait for to start it. So let me straight away go into this. So before I get started with the, how can you gain an executive MBA? Before that, let me just give a few brief introduction about what Edubex is all about, because it's very important for a learner to understand who is the provider, right? Rather than, it's equally important that you know the course which you're doing, but at the same time, it's very important you need to understand who is the person who is providing you with this course. So let me take you to a brief introduction about Edubex. Edubex is an edtech company which is based out in Trivandrum, Kerala, India. Of course, the office is at Technopark Phase 4, which is at Mangalapuram. And we have market presence in 20 plus countries, and we are into this education sector for more than 15 years. So we not only deliver the online programs to the working class professionals, but also we are into the corporate training, and also we provide the customized online training based on the client's requirement. So this is a quick introduction about Edubex. And also, there's one more thing I would like to add is that we are in partnership with the Urdu University and Swiss Business School, SSVM. And also, we are the channel partner for Amrita Vishwavidyapeetham, otherwise known as the Amrita University. Now, let's get into our webinar topic. How can you gain an executive MBA from top UK universities? For that, first, let's understand about this program. And then as I go further, of course, I will be telling you how can you gain an executive MBA and what are the advantages by taking or by doing with the Edubex. Now, so as a first step, let's say that in order to gain an executive MBA, there are two steps we can say. The first step is all about the program, what you see on my screen, which is called Level 11 Extended Diploma in International Business Management. So when you see this title, that is the Level 11 Extended Diploma, you might be thinking, what is a diploma actually doing over here? Are we going to do a diploma? Of course, when we think about the diploma, what comes into our mind is something which is less than a graduation. That is actually the diploma. That's the first prima facie thought that comes into our mind. But this diploma is slightly different. Okay, so first let me just take you through the title itself, explain you more detail about the title. First, let me start with level 11. What is meant by this term level 11? So under the UK education or the Scottish education system, there are different levels. Precisely, the Scottish education system, there are different levels, and the level 10, that is denoted by a graduation. That is, if you are a learner who is holding a level 10 qualification, it means that you are having a qualification which is equivalent to the graduation. That is, in our case, like, a BCom or a BBA, like that, a 3-year graduation or higher, that is equivalent to that. So, of course, level 11. So, if level 10 is the graduation, of course, the level 11 is something which is higher than that. So, what is higher than a graduation? Of course, is a post-graduation. So, the level 11 is called post-graduation. So, you are doing a post-graduation. Okay, so, but what is the, why the diploma name is over there? Because here you are doing a post-graduation, which is covering the entire syllabus of that of, let's say, for example, an MBA. Okay, but we cannot call this, or we cannot call a level 11 as an equivalent to a university's master's program due to certain reasons. Okay, that as we go further, I'll explain to you. So the level 11 is actually denoting to the post-graduation. And when you say you're doing a level 11 diploma, it means that you are doing a diploma which is of post-graduation, and otherwise we call it as PGDM. We know that in India, it's postgraduate diploma in management, PGDM, which we of course pursue after our graduation. So the same way, the level 11 means this is equivalent to a PGDM. So first, when you go into a university in UK, through an executive program, the first step what you're doing is that you are doing a PGDM program. That is level 11. The name of the program is Extended Diploma in International Business Management. Okay, this is the name of the program. Now, the second question is, who is providing this PGDM? We know that in India, this PGDM is being provided by the universities or deemed to be universities or autonomous universities. Anyway, there is a presence of a university there. Over here, this program, this PGDM program, is being awarded by an awarding body. Awarding body means the body which awards a program, which is called Scottish Qualification Authority, or otherwise called SQA. Now, to know more about this SQA, SQA is actually a national accreditation and awarding body in Scotland, which means this is this body has or validates all the programs which is there in the Scotland. Okay, so in other words, we can say SQA is a government body. Okay, so you are getting or you're doing a PhD diploma with an awarding body. Okay, we say that a person who grants the award, okay, we call it as an awarding body, and outside we call it as an awarding body. So that awarding body is the Scottish government or the Scottish Qualification Authority. So I hope I'm very clear on that part. That is the SQA is the one who is awarding you that PG diploma. Since this comes from the Scottish Qualification Authority, or which is part of the Scottish government, this qualification has got wider or a greater acceptance, because this is something having a very credibility. That is like, you're saying that you're doing a program which is approved by the Scottish government, or which is something coming from a government. Of course, this program has got a lot of validity. Then, next we move on to the course objective. That is, for whom is this course actually benefiting? So the course name, if you could recollect, was Level 11 Extended Diploma in International Business Management. So of course, the Level 11 International Business Management, as the name suggests, this is again in a business management paper. You're doing a PGDM program, and this is meant for all those people who really is aspiring to be in an international arena, or who wants to have a career in an international like I said, international arena, or you are someone who's working in an MNC, and you are planning to have a promotion, or you want to go to your to the next level. For that, you require a formal education. Of course, the course is meant for it. And of course, if someone out of interest also, yes, this program best suits you. Next, we go on to the program structure. Okay, so this program is consisting of 6 units or 6 subjects you will be studying. Okay, and this 6 subject, once you finish the 6 subject, the total credits which you will be getting from this program is 120 credits. Keep this credit point in mind, okay, because as we go further, this credit point is going to have a lot of relevance. So 120 credits. So the total time which you will be spending for this program is 1,200 hours, and out of which 600 is a guided learning hour, which means you will be having a guided session. So 1,200 hours approximately spreads to 6 to 7 months. It's a period this is spreading to. And the 6 subjects which you will be studying are these. That is Group A, which is consisting of mandatory units: International Accounting and Finance, International Marketing, Human Resource Management, International Strategic Management. And out of the Group B, optional papers. So 4 papers you will be studying from here, and remaining this. Okay, out of these 5 papers, you have to choose any 2 out of your interest. So 4 plus 2 together, 6 subjects you will be covering under this unit, and 20 credits each subject carries, a total of 120 credits. Now, next we move on to what is the equivalency of this program. Like I said, the equivalency of this program is that this is equivalent to a postgraduate diploma, that is PGDM. And once you finish this program, what is the advantage you are going to have? This is where the webinar topic is going to come. How can you gain an executive MBA from UK? Okay. Now, let's say there are two people, okay, A and B. And Mr. A is having, let's say, a BCom, okay, a bachelor's degree. It could be BCom or anything, or a bachelor's degree. And B, Mr. B is actually standing at this position. He was having a bachelor's degree. With that, even he did the level 11 program. Both of them are going to apply for a UK university. Okay, UK university, both are applying for. So the UK university over here is, when you do a program from UK, the credit points what carries is 180. Okay, both are applying for MBA, which is of 180 credits. Okay, now Mr. B, he has done his bachelor's and straight away going to the university. University verifies his application, and yes, well and fine, he gets an admission. Now, same way for Mr. B, the same thing happens. He also supplies along with the bachelor's, along with his level 11. Okay, and he goes to the university. Now, I told you the MBA is 180 credit, and this level 11 was having 120 credits, right? So what the university does is that university gives you an exemption of 120 credits, which you acquired at the level 11. Remember, I told you the level 11 program covers everything which is required in a master's program. But due to this credit difference, we cannot. That is 180 credit is the full master's, but this is only 120, thereby making the credit, the difference of a slight difference. So 180 minus 120, the remaining is the 60 credits, right? That is total is 180, out of which 120, you will get it from the level 11 and the remaining 60 credit, right? This 60 credit is only short. So you are going to do the MBA only for 60 credits. In other words, we can say that you are going to enter into the MBA final year just to get the 60 credit. Okay. So as a learner, what is the advantage you have got? Remember, if Mr. A was actually going for the session in a full program, he was supposed to pay around 10,800 pounds he needs to pay. But over here, you are just doing the 60 credits only with the university. And how do you do is that you have to just do only a consultancy project or a dissertation, depending upon the university you're doing. So just by doing your MBA, just by doing a consultancy project, you are getting your MBA. Though it sounds a bit absurd to you, how is that possible? Because of the level 11 you have in your hand, where you're having a qualification or PGDM, which is equivalent to 120, and the university recognizes the prior learning and will give you an exemption of 60 credits. Sorry, 120 credits, and the remaining 60 credit, you have to just do a project and you will be getting your MBA. So the process of doing this is what we call as the MBA top-up. Okay. Now, even I can do like I told you, this looks, a bit kind of absurd to you. How is that possible? But even I can show you the websites, where such a thing is actually do exist. So that, like you are doing the final stage of the MBA. So this is called MBA top-up, and which you will be covering in a period of 6 months. In 6 months, you will be getting your MBA. So the 7 months, whatever you're taking for the level 11, plus another 6 months. So in approximately in 13 months, you can say approximately in 1 year, you are getting 2 qualifications in your hand. The first is, of course, the level 11, a PGDM, and an MBA. So when you go to the university for your top-up, the fee, like I told you, you're just paying only for the 60 credit, so which will be approximately around 3,500 pounds. Okay, so this is how you can get your executive MBA using a level 11 program. Now, how is the assessment and verification happens? Now let's go into the academic side of the program. So as far as the level 11 is concerned, there are no examinations. Your PG diploma doesn't have any exams. You only have to do the assignments. Okay. So when I say we have to do the assignments, it means that, assignments would be like a case study, okay, where the assignments would be, you will be first submitting the assignments to your assessor, okay, and who in turn checks it, and if they approve it, and upon the completing all the 6 units, it goes to the awarding body for the final certification or the final EV. Okay, and this is how the assessment and verification happens. So of course there is no examination; it is only the assignment here. And when it goes to the university side, there also for your MBA, you don't have exams. You just have to do a project. Okay, a capstone project you have to do it, and the university awards you your MBA. And yes, what are the learning experiences you have with the Edubex? That is for your level 11 program. The first one is that there will be live online classes, which will be on every Saturday at 7 p.m. Indian Standard Time. Okay, and you are provided with a mentor to support you in your academic journey. The mentor supports you as you go along. When you have a doubt, you have any questions, of course, the mentor is available to support you on that. And also, all the classes are live recorded. So even if you miss any of the classes, or you cannot attend the class, or you are in a working schedule, then in that case also you don't have to worry about it. The classes are live recorded, and it will be uploaded to student portal, which is called the Canvas, whose access would be given to you prior to the class commencement. So all the recorded session, the notes, the reference textbooks, whatever you require, it is already there available in the Canvas. Okay. And the Canvas is available in the Play Store as well as in the App Store also. So you don't even need to have, a laptop to do it. It's that convenient and that flexible also. And the next thing is that regarding the flexibility in submitting your assignment, there is no stipulated period that you have to follow this deadline. You as a learner, depending on your time, your convenience, okay, you can decide on whether you want to finish the course in 7 months or you want to finish the course in 1.5 years. It's absolutely in your hand when you want to finish the program. So there is no, such kind of line that says that you cannot complete you cannot you have to finish the program in this particular period. There's nothing like that. Okay, and there's no penalty or anything like that on the late submission as well. So the maximum period which you can take to do is for 2 years. Okay, beyond that, of course, it is the discretion of the management to on the awarding body to grant the extension. Now, so like I said, the mentor would be there to support you. So all your doubts could be cleared with the mentor. And of course, you require a session with the tutor that also could be arranged. Okay. Especially a doubt clearing session is required. Of course, it could be arranged as well. So the class would be a combination of both the national as well as the international students. So you are having an access to a global network of learners. Okay, so the class would be having a class WhatsApp group, like I said, and will be added to it, and your tutor and your mentor, everyone would be there in the class, in the group, and they can answer your question anytime, anywhere. And there will be a peer-to-peer learning and feedback. Of course, the discussion questions are there in the Canvas, so you can you post your comments on the questions, and they can answer you like a thread. Of course, there will be simulation games and role plays, real world application, Q&A sessions, and discussions. So these are the learning experiences you have it now. When you do your MBA, right now, what offer we have now is that like I told you in the beginning, we are in partnership with the Urban University, and the Urban University is offering the scholarship to the learners. Now I told you £3,500 was the fee for the top up, right? But now this has been slashed to £1,541. Of course, that is to do the online mode, okay? Because being an MBA top up, it's going to be an online. So, of course, the Urban University's program is West approved also. So, they're also, so without interfering into your work or anything, at your convenience, of course, you can finish your program. There also, you have a flexibility in finishing the program in 6 months or a maximum of 1 year. So, this is how you can gain an executive MBA from a UK university. Before I wind up, one more thing. It is not just one university like Erin. You can chase to do your MBA top up. You can even go to any universities. Okay, because this is widely acceptable. So you can go to any of UK universities and pursue your MBA top up. So it's not just confined to one or two universities, but yes, it is widely acceptable in UK as well as in Scotland. So this ends my presentation, and now the floor is open for the learners if you have any question. So like I said, if you're unable to unmute, you can put the question in the chat box also, so I can pick the questions from there, or else you can unmute and ask the question.
Hello, hi.
Yeah, hi.
Hi, hi, Renu. Thanks for the, whatever you have given the insights regarding the MBA program. I have a question. One of my friends who has done their graduation in distance, can they also apply?
Graduation in what they have done?
It's a BCom.
Of course, any graduate can apply. There's no restriction that, it could be this particular. It can be anyone.
Okay, because it's not a regular graduation, it's a distance. That's what I had
It's
it
not
out.
an issue. Not an issue.
Okay, all right.
As long as
Thank
the
you so
learner
much.
is a
And
graduate.
other one,
Yeah.
yes, and other one, the fee structure and all, post this, someone would contact and let us know how it is.
Yes. The fee structure now, like you said, for this program, as we are launching, we launch it for 70,000, which is the level 11, we launch it. Okay. And if you're going to the university, that will be having an installment of yeah, I'll answer to your question, Aparna. So it will be starting at an EMI of 13,750, I guess. Of course, our advisor would give you more brief into it. And when you go for an MBA top up, right? So altogether, including the top up as well as the level 11 program together, it will be available like around 2.5 lakhs.
2.5.
Yes, altogether, the full program. That is including the UK University MBA as well.
Okay. So the regular MBA, whatever we do, it is like the master's is for 2 years.
Yes.
So this program would be finishing it like 13 months, as you said, right?
Yes.
7 months for level 11, and the other 6 for the top up, whatever you have said.
Correct.
If I'm right. Right?
Yes.
Oh. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. And one more thing to add on is that it's up to you to decide. Okay, let's say for example, you have done your level 11 and you was planning to go for the MBA top up, but due to some reason, maybe your busy schedule or something, any other unforeseen reasons, because of which you couldn't go into the MBA top up. Okay, so you don't have to worry about it. Anytime in the future, you can go. Of course, what fee applies that time would be applicable for the top up.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
And another advantage is that suppose you have done your level 11, you have done your MBA, okay, with the university, for example, and in future you want to do another MBA with the SSBM, Swiss Business School. Okay, so in that case, again, you can use this level 11 to get that top up with another university.
Okay.
It's not just confined to one single use. It is at a number of times you can do that. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah.
And when does the academic year start? I mean, usual days.
We have the batches ongoing. Okay, and the next batch would be commencing in 2 weeks' time.
All right. Okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. And of course, the advisor would be in touch with you, okay, so that she can brief you more about it. Thank you. And okay, I have a question from Ms. Aparna about MBA. Could you explain more about it? Like, do we have to apply, or Edubex will apply on your behalf? We will give you, of course, the partnering universities which you wish to progress to. Of course, you can progress into that, or any specifically if you want any universities. Of course, like I said, it's for the online program. We help you in applying, not for going there and doing the MBA. It's for the online. Of course, we will help you out with it. And regarding Mr. Abhilash's question also, I hope I have answered the question with regard to the fee structure. And also one more thing I'd like to add is that even if you're doing an MBA top-up also, still in your certificate, your MBA certificate, it will not be mentioned as that you're doing the top-up. It will be mentioned as Masters in Business Administration itself. Not that, no, it's top-up.